The bold and the beautiful episode that aired on Friday, May 23, 2025, focused on Brooke's refusal to give up on Ridge, while Ridge remained committed to Taylor. Taylor assured Ridge that she trusted their relationship, even after seeing him on the runway with Brooke. Ridge praised Taylor for her confidence, but quietly recalled moments with both women. Ridge said Taylor reminded him of the woman he first fell in love with because of how calm and confident she was about their relationship. While they were in Eric's office, Taylor told Ridge she believed in them despite Brooke's presence. She said she trusted him and wasn't going to let a business-related runway walk with Brooke shake her faith. Ridge seemed genuinely surprised by how composed she was. He said her confidence made her shine and admitted this version of her reminded him of the woman he fell for years ago. Taylor said this was finally their time and called it the best chapter of their lives. But once Ridge was alone, he thought about both Taylor and Brooke, which showed he was still torn. He didn't say anything out loud, but the memories made it clear that Brooke still had a place in his mind. Even though he praised Taylor and claimed to be happy with her, the episode made it obvious that Ridge hasn't truly let go of Brooke and still feels stuck between them. Brooke said she still believed in her destiny with Ridge because she couldn't stop thinking about the memories they shared. While talking to Hope in the design office, Brooke said she regretted not reaching Ridge before he found out about her accepting the CEO job. She felt that it could have changed everything. Hope agreed that Ridge overreacted to the news and said she supported her mother's feelings. Brooke told Hope she wasn't ready to give up on Ridge and still felt they were meant to be. Once Brooke was alone, she remembered their past together and spoke out loud to herself. She said she believed in Ridge and the life they could still have. She made it clear that their history and what they once had were too strong to simply walk away from. She saw their love as something worth fighting for. The episode ended with Brooke determined to hold onto the belief that she and Ridge had unfinished business. She didn't mention Taylor, but it was clear her focus was still on Ridge and how to win him back. Carter rejected Daphne and chose Hope because he said he was sure that Hope was the one he wanted to have a future with. When Daphne brought up what he overheard, Hope saying she wanted to be with Liam, Carter dismissed it as a misunderstanding. He didn't explain what had changed or how he interpreted the situation, but he told Daphne he believed in Hope and didn't want to waste any more time. Daphne grew emotional and said Hope was lying to him and manipulating the situation. However, Carter disagreed. He told Daphne she was special and kind, but said Hope was the woman he loved. Daphne tried to make him reconsider, but Carter stayed firm. He said nothing, and no one would come between him and Hope again. Daphne saw there was no point in arguing and told Carter goodbye. After she left, Hope arrived at his place. Carter and Hope smiled, embraced, and promised they were committed to each other this time. Hope revealed that she reunited with Carter because she realized how much he meant to her after talking to a friend. She told Brooke that Carter made her happy and that she wanted to make the most of the time they had. She explained that even though she was upset when Carter gave the company back without telling her, she now understood why he did it. She said her friend reminded her of how happy Carter once made her, and that made her realize she didn't want to waste more time being angry. Brooke was surprised but supportive. She said Hope had come a long way and now had both her career at Forrester and Carter back in her life. In the bold and the beautiful, Hope agreed and said she wanted to cherish every moment moving forward. She almost slipped and said something that hinted at something more serious, but she quickly corrected herself, saying she only meant she wanted to enjoy life. Her words showed she was serious about her relationship with Carter and wasn't planning to look back. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Soap Spectrum. I am Emily here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching, so let's dive into today's video. The upcoming episodes of the CBS soap opera, The Bold and the Beautiful, set to air from May 26 to 30, 2025, are full of drama, surprises, and big emotions. Luna faces off with Elektra in a heated showdown, while Sheila unexpectedly plays the role of peacemaker. Carter makes a bold move by asking Hope an important question that could change everything. As Hope thinks about her answer, Steffi shows unexpected support, and even Liam and Finn share a rare moment of understanding. Tensions rise as secrets come out and emotions run wild, especially after Luna makes a risky choice. As the week ends, love, loyalty, and big decisions are all put to the test. Last week on The Bold and the Beautiful, Ridge and Taylor grew closer again as they looked back on their past and hoped for a new future. Brooke cheered on Hope's reunion with Carter, but still had feelings for Ridge. Meanwhile, Daphne warned Carter about Hope, but Hope made it clear she wants to be with him. At the beginning of the week on The Bold and the Beautiful, Carter makes a bold and emotional proposal to Hope, catching her by surprise. She's clearly touched, but unsure of how to respond. Meanwhile, Finn asks Liam something serious that could change how they get along. Elsewhere, Daphne says a heartfelt goodbye as she leaves for the airport with Deuce. Hope finally gives Carter her answer, and while it shocks him, it doesn't leave him heartbroken. Ridge and Brooke begin to wonder why Steffi is suddenly so supportive of Hope. Meanwhile, Finn and Liam have a calm and honest talk about family, letting go of past issues, at least for now. In the middle of the week on The Bold and the Beautiful, even after Sheila tries to talk her out of it, Luna sends a flirty message to Will. Things get heated when Luna and Elektra come face to face. Their fight is intense, with sharp words and strong emotions. Elektra refuses to back down, and the results of their argument could affect more people than expected. Will talks to his mom, Katie, looking for advice. She shares wise words about love, timing, and thinking before acting. Luna and Elektra's fight gets really intense until Sheila unexpectedly steps in to calm things down. Meanwhile, Brooke wants to throw a party for Hope, but Ridge isn't so sure it's a good idea. By the end of the week on The Bold and the Beautiful, Sheila talks to Luna, warning her not to make the same mistakes she once did. But Luna surprises her by turning the tables and making Sheila an offer that could change everything. As the week wraps up, Luna faces a big decision, and what she chooses next might change her future for good. Love, betrayal, and emotional turns take over as The Bold and the Beautiful brings major drama. From tough choices in love to surprising new alliances, the week is packed with twists that will keep fans hooked. The Bold and the Beautiful wrapped up the week on May 23, 2025, with Brooke refusing to back down on her feelings for Ridge, despite him being committed to Taylor. Taylor assured Ridge that she trusted their relationship and wasn't threatened by Brooke, which impressed him. Yet, when Ridge was alone, memories of both women showed he hadn't fully made up his mind. Meanwhile, Brooke told Hope she believed her love with Ridge wasn't over. Hope, back together with Carter, supported her mom's determination. At Carter's place, Daphne tried to fight for him, but Carter ended things and chose Hope. After Daphne said goodbye, Hope arrived, and she and Carter committed to starting over. On Monday, May 26, Carter will follow up on that commitment with a big gesture for Hope, possibly a proposal. Daphne, hurt and rejected, will head to the airport, with Deuce Stevens giving her a ride. It's possible Deuce might try to change her mind. Elsewhere, Finn will make a serious request of Liam, who is still struggling with his condition and what it means for his future. Finn could urge him to come clean to his family, especially Steffi, who is under pressure trying to keep his secret. In The Bold and the Beautiful, on Monday, May 26, 2025, Carter Walton will take a major step to prove his commitment to Hope Logan. After reuniting with her and making it clear to Daphne that Hope is the woman he wants to be with, Carter will now try to make that connection permanent. He is expected to surprise Hope with a grand gesture. That may involve a proposal or a plan to take their relationship to the next level. Carter has already told Daphne that he sees Hope as his future, so he will likely want to show Hope just how serious he is about moving forward together. Meanwhile, Daphne will prepare to leave Los Angeles. After Carter's rejection, she will call it quits on her time in the city. Deuce Stevens will be the one driving her to the airport. During that ride, Deuce might try to talk her out of giving up. He may encourage her to stay and fight for what she wants, especially since Daphne had just opened up about her feelings. Whether she follows through with the flight or turns around will depend on how strong her resolve is. That decision could shift her entire future on the show. At the same time, John Finnegan will meet with Liam Spencer to discuss his condition. Finn will make a direct request. He may ask Liam to finally tell his family the truth about what's going on. So far, Liam has kept his health crisis under wraps, and it has placed a heavy burden on Steffi. She has had to lie for him and keep up appearances, which is starting to wear her down. Finn will likely explain how unfair it is to keep Steffi in the middle, and may push Liam to speak up. In The Bold and the Beautiful, Liam will still be wrestling with his treatment options. There will be talk about a risky procedure that might extend his life, but it could come with serious complications. If he goes forward with it, he might end up bedridden or face organ failure. If he doesn't, his time will be even more limited. Liam will weigh whether it's better to try the procedure or live what time he has left outside of hospitals and machines. He will not make that decision lightly. In the recent episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, the show dropped a significant development for longtime character Liam Spencer, setting the stage for what may become one of the most transformative storylines in recent years. The episode marked what could be one of the most transformative arcs for the character to date. Liam's life-threatening condition is the result of a tumor diagnosis, a detail that has significantly disrupted his already complex personal life. Dr. Grace informed Liam that there might be a potential way to either save his life or, at the very least, extend it. However, she was clear in warning that the treatment could come at a major cost. As she said, "It may have a serious impact on your quality of life." Liam has a tumor that's made his complicated life even harder. The show hasn't revealed the exact diagnosis, but it's serious enough to need both chemo and radiation. Dr. Finn explained the possible side effects, like severe tiredness, nausea, and long-term damage to his organs and nerves. Dr. Grace, offering a sliver of hope, explained that while the treatment might extend Liam's life, it could also dramatically reduce his quality of life. This medical predicament suggests Liam may undergo not just a physical transformation, but also a possible emotional and psychological one. The episode sees Liam grappling with the difficult decision. Now that he has some agency in his treatment, he finds himself caught between the possibility of living longer and the likelihood of losing the life he currently knows. Liam reflects on how the shift from having no control over his treatment to facing a deeply complex decision has left him feeling overwhelmed. He questions how anyone can choose between extending life and potentially sacrificing its quality, especially with so much uncertainty. Revisiting painful memories, Liam recalls how his mother's battle with cancer left her barely recognizable. The image of her suffering lingers in his mind, intensifying his fears about what similar treatments could do to him, and how that might affect his daughters. Liam's greatest concern now is the emotional toll his illness and potential decline might take on his daughters. The idea of them witnessing the same kind of deterioration he once saw in his mother deeply troubles him, making an already agonizing decision even harder. While The Bold and the Beautiful has not confirmed any permanent exit for the character, this storyline appears to be a turning point. Over the past several months, Liam has been on a path of reflection. Following his breakup with Hope and rejection by Steffi, he began a process of introspection. He admitted that he wouldn't want someone like himself dating his daughters, a clear reference to his often criticized indecisiveness in relationships. This medical crisis could be a vehicle for more than just physical transformation. The show probably won't write off Liam for good, but the real twist could be how much of him changes after treatment. There's also talk about how this might affect his relationships with Steffi, Hope, and his kids. Fans are now left wondering which version of Liam will emerge if he survives. Will he be the same man, or will the treatment, both physically and mentally, reshape him entirely? The Bold and the Beautiful aired on the CBS network channel in 1987 and is set in Los Angeles. The show was created by Lee and William Bell and has been a fan favorite for many decades. The Bold and the Beautiful focuses on the lives of the Forrester, Spencer, Carter, and Logan families, and delves into themes of romance, family feuds, business rivalries, drama, and scandals. In May 22, 2025, the episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, things got extremely heated and dramatic in Los Angeles. Ridge Forrester lost his patience with Katie, Taylor Hayes, and Brooke Logan had a confrontation with each other, while Daphne Rose used an opportunity to declare her love for Carter Walton at the Forrester Creations office. In the May 22, 2025 episode of The Bold and the Beautiful at the Forrester Creations design office, Brooke Logan seemed pleased to know about the press from her latest fashion show, and Taylor Hayes appeared at the doorway. Brooke shared with her how she had worked alongside Katie, and Taylor seemed to be nonchalant. She further added that she had expected that Brooke and Ridge would have been old news by now. Brooke shared that the showstopper moment at the show was Ridge and her walking the ramp with each other while she wore a designer gown. Taylor told Brooke that she was not insecure about the latter's past with Ridge and knew that he had chosen her to be his partner. She reiterated how she felt that two people who had a history with each other sharing the stage did not amount to anything. Meanwhile, at the Forrester Creations main office, Katie had a conversation with Ridge Forrester and shared how she felt that he was meant to be with Brooke Logan. She showed him a copy of the fashion magazine with Brooke on the cover page, which ended up making Ridge tell her that Brooke wearing that gown had an effect on him. Katie guessed that he missed being with Brooke, and he agreed. However, even after getting emotional, he said that he had done enough of hurting both Taylor and Brooke in the past, and did not want to cause further trouble for either of them, and had made up his mind that he wanted to stay with Taylor. Meanwhile, at Carter Walton's loft on The Bold and the Beautiful, Hope Logan and Carter Walton spent some time with each other and had an emotional conversation. Hope confessed that she still loved him and saw a future with him, while Carter assured her that he would be there for her every step of the way when she tried to navigate Liam Spencer's inoperable brain tumor. Both of them agreed to be there for each other and wanted to start their relationship again on a clean slate. They kissed each other and embraced. Daphne Rose ended up meeting Carter, and the two of them had an honest conversation with each other. Daphne Rose seemed eager to confess her love to Carter and provide support to him, but Carter shared with her how he had found love again. Daphne was shocked to learn about Hope, but still proceeded to tell him about her feelings. Romy Park portrays Poppy Nozawa on The Bold and the Beautiful, a character introduced in October 2023. Poppy is the younger sister of Lee Finnegan and the mother of Luna Nozawa, adding complexity to the show's family dynamics. Her storyline involved a past romantic encounter with Bill Spencer, which made everyone believe he was Luna's father. Subsequent revelations confirmed that Poppy's adopted nephew, Dr. John Finn Finnegan, is Luna's biological father. Poppy's free-spirited nature and emotional decision-making often result in unintended consequences. Despite her flaws, she is portrayed as a devoted mother whose actions are driven by positive intentions. In an interview with Soap Opera Digest on August 29, 2024, Park shared her first thoughts about her character. Poppy Nozawa, portrayed by Romy Park on The Bold and the Beautiful, is the younger sister of Dr. Lee Finnegan, mother to Luna Nozawa, and adoptive aunt to John Finnegan. Raised in a structured household, Poppy led a more independent life than her driven sister. In her early adulthood, she had a relationship with musician Tom Starr, which coincided with her descent into drug addiction. This addiction led to financial instability and promiscuous behavior, ultimately estranging her from Lai. During her struggles, Poppy was briefly taken in by Lai, Jack, and Finn. She worked at a hospital gift shop, but was fired after having an affair with a married doctor. Seeking support, Poppy grew close to Finn, with whom she shared intimate late-night conversations. This bond crossed lines when they became physically involved, a decision Finn later regretted. Later on, the bold and the beautiful Poppy became pregnant with Luna. Though Finn suspected he could be the father, Poppy denied it, instead implying Tom Starr or Bill Spencer Jr. might be the father. The uncertainty surrounding Luna's paternity remained a source of tension. It was later revealed that Finn was Luna's father. In an interview with Soaps.com on March 2, 2025, Park commented on Poppy's relationships. When Luna secured an internship at Forrester Creations, Poppy urged her to leave Los Angeles due to the lingering scandal involving Finn and his wife, Steffi. Despite warnings, Luna remained, prompting Poppy to follow her to LA and keep a close watch. Poppy's past and her connection to Finn continue to complicate her efforts to rebuild relationships and protect her daughter's future on The Bold and the Beautiful. Romy Park is an American actress, writer, and producer born in 1986 in New Jersey. She trained at the Webber Douglas Academy of Dramatic Art in London and holds an acting Shakespeare certificate from the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art. Park has appeared in various television series, including The Rookie, Feds, Ghost Whisperer, and 11th Hour. In 2023, she joined The Bold and the Beautiful as Poppy Nozawa. Beyond acting, Park is an accomplished singer and has played classical violin for 19 years. She has also worked as a singer and dancer in a circus troupe and as a fit model. Park is a skilled hula hoop dancer and has served as an ambassador for To The Point Nutrition, advocating for certified nutrition education for dancers. She is studying to become an eating disorder and grief therapist.